Okay, yeah. Good day to you wherever you are watching me from. My name is Kazim Apollo, popularly called the Innovative Teacher. And it's a beautiful um Wednesday morning right in the city of Lagos. Now today is the 12th day, if I'm right. Yes, today is the 12th of March 2025. So this morning I will be talking about three reasons why you should fence your land when you are doing land banking. Three reasons why you should fence your land when you are doing land banking. So yesterday I talked about land banking and the things that you need to know about land banking that nobody will tell you, right? So today I want to talk about um and one of the things I mentioned yesterday I think is fencing, that you should take physical possession of the land, that is by fencing it, even if it is half fence. So today I'll be talking about three reasons why you should fence that land. But because some people are like, since I'm doing land bank, is it not what people used to say that buy the land and leave it, buy the land and go, and then come back many years later and you know? And I thought that it is important and necessary that I talk about why you should fence your land. So why you should fence that land. Now, when you buy a land, pay attention. When you buy a land for the purpose of land banking and you have done proper documentation, you have your receipt, your deed, your survey, you have them. You have secured it in one way. Hello? You have done what? You have secured that land. Okay, welcome back. So when you buy a land and you have done proper documentation, you have your receipt, you have your deed of assignment, you have your survey, what you have done, you have secured it in one way, right? So there's another way that you need to secure that land. There's what? There's another way to secure that land, and that is by taking physical possession of the land. That is by doing what? By taking physical possession of the land. So the first reason why you must fence a land that you are using for land banking is for security. It's for what? Security. If you just do documentation and you don't do the fencing, it has not been fully secured. It has only been secured by 50%. Let me share something with you. So yesterday, one of my senior colleagues who has helped someone to buy land about 5 years ago, he helped his own friend to buy land about 5 years ago. So the friend that he helped to buy land has traveled abroad. But my colleague, my senior colleague that is there, has not gone to that land since then. And the land is not fenced. The land is not what? The land is not fenced. So a few days ago, the friend that is in abroad called my own colleague to go and check the land. Imagine. So when he now got there, land of 5 years ago, no matter what, even if the place has not developed, imagine the kind of bush that will be there. So when the senior colleague got there yesterday, he couldn't, he doesn't even know the place again. So the seller, when they now called the seller said that he's not around, that he's somewhere in Ekiti State. So the seller could have possibly said that, your land, someone has taken it, so when you not come for it. And the person will be right, because, and that will be the second reason why you should fence a land, because it is required by law. It is what? Required by law to possess your land after you buy it. Law does not say when you buy a land, leave it open. Law does not say that. In fact, if you buy a land and you do not take possession, and another person take possession of the land, is one of the ways to claim the ownership of the land. Is one of the ways to claim the ownership of the land. So the second reason why you should fence a land that you are using for land banking is because it is required by law. How many reasons have I mentioned? Two reasons. The first reason why you should fence the land that you're using for land banking is for security, to secure the land, so that any day, any time that you get there, you'll be able to identify the land. No matter what, when you fence the land, and I do tell people that when we are talking of fencing, it doesn't mean full fencing. Although if you can do full fencing, fantastic. But if you cannot do full fencing, you can do half fence. You can do chest level. You can do knee level. When you fence it, even if it is knee level, it will be difficult. It will be difficult for anyone to even sell it. It will be difficult for anyone to even build on it. It will be difficult for anyone to enter it because you have secured it. You have secured it. And anytime you get there, you'll be able to identify it no matter what. You can say that this is where my land is. This is my land. This one is not my land. And the second reason is because it is required by law. If you buy a land and you keep it open for a long time, you didn't do anything on it, another person comes and build on it, that person has ownership rights over you. You are now seeing now that's your land that you bought somewhere for 3 years, for 5 years, that you have not gone there and you have not fenced. If another person fence it or build on it, the person will claim ownership. So that's the second reason. Then the third reason why you should fence a land that you are using for land banking is for capital appreciation. It's for what? Capital appreciation. You see, an open land is different from a possessed or a fenced land. An open land is what? Is different from a fenced land. You see, if an open land is being sold for 5 million, the land that is fenced can never, will never be sold for 5 million naira. Why? Because you have added value to it. So it may be selling for 7 million, it may be sold for 8 million, it can even be sold for 10 million. What makes land appreciate is taking possession of the land. What makes land appreciate is the structure that is on the land. You too, you know that if you want to buy a land and you see that it is fenced, the way you will approach the negotiation will be different because you see that they have spent money on it, they have added value to it. So that's your land that you have been saying that the value of that land in that place has not gone up, it has remained the same. My dear, what value have you added to the land? What value have you added to the land? That is how it works. That is how it works. If you want to make the value of a land goes up, you need to add value to it. Hello? If you want to make the value, the price of a land go up, add value to it. Put something on the land. Put a structure on the land. Let there be an activity on the land and see what will happen. And see what will happen. You see, one of the mistakes that a lot of people make is that they think that land appreciates naturally. Land does not appreciate naturally. People make land appreciate. Let me repeat that. One of the mistakes that people make is that they think that land appreciates naturally. Land doesn't appreciate naturally. People make land appreciate. So it is you that will contribute to the appreciation of the land. Or else it just remain there. It just remain like that. So activity has to be going on either on that land or around that land. That is what will make the land appreciate. Do you get that now? So that is the third reason why you should fence a land. The first reason is because of security. The second reason is because it is required by law. And the third reason is because of appreciation. So that is for that. Now and again, let me mention that if you are fencing your land, it doesn't have to be full fence if you cannot. If you can afford full fence, fantastic. But if you cannot afford full fence, you can do half fence. You can do chest level. You can do knee level. Do you get that now? So that is my message for you this morning. And this is one of the things that we are known for at Mabis Gold Homes Limited. At Mabis Gold Homes Limited, we don't just sell land to you. We don't just sell deed of assignment to you. We sell possession to you. So when you buy land from us, that is step 1. When you do documentation, that is step 2. When you now possess it, we will now encourage and support you to possess it, and that will be step 3 and the final step. So after you have taken possession, you have fenced it, or it is built that you want to build, you can leave it like that. That is when which we will leave you, because which we cannot rest. Because you see, if you say that you are not going to take possession, Yoruba used to say that onshile kufole. You are giving room to thief. There is land here. There's another land here. This land and this land, they share fence. They share, what do they call, boundary. There's another one beside you. They share boundary. So you are the middle. So this one now, so you did not do anything to your own. No. So when this one now wanted to fence, it started from this side. His own will extend to your side. The person has now encroached some feet, maybe 10 feet from your own. This person too, that by this side, he too started from the other side, and he fenced this side. And by the time he fenced this side, he encroached 10 feet. So 20 feet has gone from 50 feet. Maybe there is a land behind you as well. That one too, when he wanted to fence, he entered your land small. At the end of the day, your land will now remain small. You now come back and say, they have encroached my land, though. They have encroached my land, though. My dear, what did you do to your land? What did you do on your land, rather? And there are some people who are so greedy that they don't want to do anything on their land. They are waiting for their next neighbor to fence so that they will use that fence. And their life does not work like that. Real estate does not work like that. You must contribute. You must add value. You don't know that in the process of adding value to that land, you are gaining some history that will be told later on in the future. You are doing what? You are gaining some history, some record that will be told in the future. That, when I was fencing this land, so something. When somebody was fencing this land, so something. So this goes to tell you the importance of fencing the land. Now, please, when you buy land, don't just leave it. Go and take possession of the land by fencing it if you are not ready to build, and you too will be glad we did. And at Mabis Gold Homes Limited, we encourage and support our clients to fence their land. We encourage and support them, and that is why the price of our land quickly goes up. That is why the price of our land quickly goes up. So guys, join us for site inspection to Bash Estate on Saturday, where we will show you the land before we even tell you to come and pay for it, and you can see the people that are fencing their land as well. So all you have to do to join us for this site inspection is to send me a simple WhatsApp message on 070 30340696. I call the number again, 070 30340696. Remember that tenants work till they die or they become liabilities to others, while landlords make money till they die and even after their death. Send me that WhatsApp message on 070 30340696, or check somewhere around this video and you will find the number